Hey guys, so I'm Zoe, I'm your Friday vlogger on Thyroid Diaries. You'll probably have seen myself on the channel before if you've watched us before. In case you haven't, I'm going to link my About Me below. A fair bit's changed since I did that last video. For when I don't live in Spain anymore, as you can tell by kind of like the green around me, I actually now live back in the UK. My year abroad finished in July, and so now I'm back in the UK about to start my 4th year of university, so senior year I suppose. I spent my 3rd year half in France, half in Spain. I studied and I worked in a school, and I got a few experiences, kind of learned a lot about myself. I feel like I know myself a lot better now than I ever have at any other point in my life. I basically came up with the idea for Thyroid Diaries when I noticed there was a lot of collab channels around on YouTube, but nothing that kind of felt like it drew people together with a common purpose. Like to change anything. Like I know a few of them do, as I've discovered more and more recently, but the first collab channels I saw were kind of basically just like friends sharing things, and that was really cool, but I was just like, I felt like I knew nobody who had a thyroid disease. Like I've know a great aunt who's in her 80s and that's it, and so I felt like, you know, I want to meet people and I want to interact with people and I want to put a face to people that go through what I go through and who have the same thing that I have. And so I just sent out a little like thing on Tumblr. I just put like reblog if you have thyroid disease, and through that I found so many different people, and so that's kind of like how the Thyroid Diaries group was founded. So there's the 5 of us that vlog. There's actually a lot more of us than that. We're all in a Facebook group together, and we also run a blog together. So we've got a Tumblr as well, I'll put that below. We also have an email address that hopefully, if we get everything back going how it was before, that'll be checked regularly as well. So if you're watching this and you have thyroid disease or anything, you'll be able to look at that and send us an email or look at the blog or whatever, and kind of really feel like you know who you're interacting with. That's kind of why I wanted us to do the YouTube channel, so it's like you can put a face to us. I was diagnosed with thyroid disease when I was 16. I was in my second to last year of high school, sixth form. I had really bad goiter around my neck, and my chemistry teacher said to me, you should go to the doctor and get that checked out. And I thought I was being a bit rude of him, to be honest, and then I went to the doctor's, had a blood test, and it turned out, yeah, you do have hypothyroidism. I still feel a little bit conscious because you can kind of see it a little bit still now, but it is kind of nowhere near as bad as it used to be. Like when I first was diagnosed, they even looked into surgery to remove it, but for now, providing that, you know, nothing kind of develops and it all kind of stays as it is and I keep checking it, it means that I'm perfectly fine and I don't need to have it removed. Although I was kind of looking forward to having like an exciting scar across here, but no, never got a chance to have that. So yeah, I started on stable meds. They've increased a little bit, but I'm pretty much on stable meds now. I do feel like we're not really listened to. From what I've heard the other Thyroid Diaries girls talking about from other countries, it feels as though you get a very different treatment on thyroid disease, and like they treat you with a different degree of seriousness pretty much depending on which country you're in. Like I keep going to my doctors talking about how I always feel tired, and I've been told several times by several doctors, you've got to get out of your head that that's got to do with your thyroid. Whereas I kind of see it as, knowing all these guys now and knowing everyone else on Thyroid Diaries and having spoken to lots of people, I feel like it's far too coincidental for it to be unrelated. However, I'm going through kind of processes with my doctor at the moment to try and sort this stuff out, but lethargy and fatigue are like the 2 hardest things I've had to deal with since finding out that I was ill, since getting ill in the first place. Before I was first diagnosed, I was so tired that I didn't even realise I was tired, and it was only when I started on the meds I was like, shit, I have been a zombie for years. And so it kind of made me really appreciate life a bit more, and I'm kind of trying to make the most of it. But then, as kind of Blair said in her video, you know, thyroid illnesses often comes with it, like spouts of depression and lots of things like that. And I feel like the last year I've come on such a journey to get onto the other side of that now I feel like I'm in quite a good position to talk to you guys about like that kind of stuff. So we haven't picked next week's topic yet, but once we do, I'll let you know. Like I'll put a comment on the channel, and then hopefully we'll be able to kind of deal with these kind of issues. one-on-one really. Like if you have any questions or something that you'd like us to do as a topic, please comment below. I would love for this to get going like regularly, weekly things, so it's just part of our routine and we don't even think about it. We just think, oh yeah, Friday, whatever day, I'm gonna do my video. And yeah, I guess that's everything I want to say. Sorry, it's a bit all over the place. I'm still kind of relatively new to this vlogging thing. I've done quite a lot on my personal channel, but usually I kind of have what I'm going to say in mind before I start, whereas today I was just like, shit, I need to make my video, and just kind of came and did it. So there you go. If you are interested in any of our personal channels, those of us that have one have linked it from the ThyroidDiaries channel page at the side, so you'll be able to have a look at that as well. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your Friday / a lovely Saturday, because it's probably Saturday already in Australia. And speaking of Australia, Liz will be back with another video on Monday. See you later.